Hi friends, welcome to Jogo Coaching. In this video, I am going to explain about top 25 best practices that can help a Scrum Master to play their role effectively. This list is created based on my experience in managing multiple Scrum teams in various projects. The first best practice that can be followed by the Scrum Master is conduct team building activities to create a good working relationship within the team. As a Scrum Master, you can expect so many conflicts within the team, and the team building activities will bring the better collaboration within the team. The team will be more productive if they collaborate well. The next best practice is create a visibility about the continuous improvement actions taken by the team along with the outcome of the actions. Team will do many continuous improvement actions and the Scrum Master can document them and create the visibility of the results to the management. This will motivate the team members to do a better job. Another best practice the Scrum Master can follow is allocate time for technical discussions or unplanned meetings in the sprint schedule. That the sprint capacity planning will be useful. You can keep 1 hour per day for the technical discussion in each sprint. If you want to know more about capacity planning, please watch the video posted in this channel and you will get a free capacity planning template as well. The next best practice which will help the Scrum Master is related to remote team management. Nowadays, many team members are working remotely, so you can identify and use the suitable collaboration tool to drive the Scrum events effectively. For example, Microsoft Teams, Zoom tools can be used with the video calls. If you identify any challenges related to collaboration, it's good to introduce a new process or tools accordingly. The next best practice is if the team members does not have enough product backlog items, delay the sprint start date. Team members can help the product owner to create the backlog items. This will convey the clear message to the product owner about the importance of having a backlog ready before starting the sprint. The next best practice for the Scrum Master is make sure that each sprint has a clear documented goals and the sprint accomplishments are reported to the management after each sprint based on the sprint status. Having a clear sprint goal will motivate the teams to focus on the team result instead of individual accomplishments. The next best practice is related to leadership. Scrum Master role is a servant leadership role. So avoid driving the daily Scrum meeting like a manager and don't ask more questions about team's work status. Encourage the team members to self-organize to share their updates with other team members. The next practice is related to backlog prioritization. Work with the product owner to use the prioritization techniques in the backlog, such as Moscow, Kano model, weighted shorter job first, WSJF, business value approach to prioritize the backlog. This will provide a better clarity for the development team and the product owner about the backlog priorities. The next best practice is related to Scrum board usage. Refer and show the Scrum board to the team during the daily Scrum meeting. Encourage the team members to update the Scrum board before coming for the daily Scrum meeting. This will help the team to understand the overall sprint goal progress and help them to take the necessary actions to meet the sprint goal. The next best practice is related to travel. If the product owner works from the remote location, you can encourage the product owner to travel and spend few days with the development team in once in a quarter. You can also encourage the team members to travel to customer location to know about the product usage and understand the customer feedback about the product. The next best practice is related to sprint burn down chart. Review the sprint burn down chart on daily basis and work with the team to take the necessary actions to address the issues to meet the sprint goal. Sprint burndown should be up to date and ask the team members to update their work progress on daily basis without fail. The next best practice is related to software development tools. Ensure that necessary tools and processes are in place to support the end-to-end software development process. For example, few tools like GitHub, Jira, SonarQube, Jenkins, Confluence, unit testing tools, Slack, SharePoint, etc. will help the team to do their work efficiently and productively. The next best practice is related to team coaching. Dedicate time to coach and mentor the individual team members and also the entire Scrum team when you see an opportunity for the improvement. Spend time with the team members when they contact you for any help. This will help the Scrum Master to influence the Scrum team positively. The next best practice is related to technical backlog. Encourage the development team to create a technical backlog and add it to the sprint goal during the sprint planning meeting. Architect or technical lead can own the technical backlog items and they can work with the product owner for the prioritization of the technical backlog. The next best practice is related to working agreement. Train the team to create their own working agreement that is applicable for the entire team, and also coach all the team members to follow the working agreement defined by them. Remind the team members if there is any deviation in following the working agreement. The next best practice that can help the Scrum Master is related to following the sprint timeline. Stick to the sprint timeline and don't extend the sprint duration. For example, extending 2 or 3 days after the sprint end date to complete the pending work is not a good practice. This will impact the velocity calculation for the entire team. The next practice is related to sprint duration. Don't reduce the sprint duration. For example, if the team completes all the work 1 or 2 days in advance, we should not complete the sprint in advance. Team can take the time for learning and refining the future backlog items. We should follow the fixed sprint duration. This is one of the jobs of the Scrum Master. The next best practice is related to additional work taken by the team in the sprint. Make sure that any additional work taken by the team during the sprint has user story number or the ID to track and report the additional work. Sometimes small work taken by the team will be missed out in the sprint report. The next best practice is related to team motivation. Understand the motivation factors for each team members and mentor the individuals to grow in the organization. Individual coaching for the team members will help the Scrum Master to influence the team positively. Appreciate the team members if they do a good job. The next best practice is related to building a cross-functional team. Provide training to the Scrum team to do both development and testing activities to meet the sprint goal. Team should have the capability to do all the technical work to meet the sprint goal. With this approach, the team will become a cross-functional team. The next best practice is related to learning from other teams. Understand the best practices followed by other Scrum teams and share it with your team as a lesson learned or best practice from other teams. The next best practice is related to decision making. Involve the development team when you take any decision about the sprint goal or change in the work scope in the sprint. Scrum Master is a facilitator role and the development team should be involved in the decision making process as they are owning the sprint commitment. Next best practice is related to inspect and adapt. Provide an opportunity for the team to experiment, inspect and adapt in the improvement action. It's okay to fail and learn once. So make the team comfortable in trying new things to enhance the product and also the process. Next best practice is related to management distractions. Control the distraction from the management for the team. team will be distracted by unplanned management meetings and outside sprint work requests, etc. Scrum Masters should protect the team from the external distractions so that they can go focus on the sprint goal. The 25th best practice is related to peer recognition. Encourage the team members to appreciate their peers if they notice any good work or get help from other team members. Peer recognition will create a positive impact in the team, and the Scrum Master can guide the team members to give a peer-to-peer recognition within the team. I hope this video is useful to you. Please click the like button and leave your comments or questions below. I will respond to your comments as soon as possible. Thank you.